According to the most recent news, P Diddy has been accused once again of drugging and physically assaulting women. It seems like every day we wake up to new allegations against P Diddy, right? But do you know how many have actually been added to the pile recently? Over the past few months, more and more people have come forward, accusing P Diddy of various crimes, most of which are related to drugging and harassment. These fresh allegations leave us all wondering just how deep this scandal goes. In this video, we are discussing the shocking new claims that have come to light. Is he becoming the most hated person right now? Stick around to find out all the jaw-dropping details and evidence that's emerging. You won't believe what we uncover. Sean Combs, also known as P Diddy, Puff Daddy, or simply Diddy, is a big name in the music industry. He founded Bad Boy Records, produced hits, and even dabbled in fashion and acting. Starting at number 7, one of the first accusers against P Diddy is the American singer and dancer, Usher. It started when Usher was only 13 years old and was suddenly thrown into the wild world of P Diddy. He moved to New York City to live with Diddy, and boy, did he get the experience of his life. He was just a teenager, fresh-faced and wide-eyed, who had to face a whirlwind of late-night parties and superstar encounters. Usher shared on one show that he saw some very curious things during his time with Diddy. There were famous artists like Biggie Smalls and Mary J. Blige hanging around, and the parties went on until the wee hours of the morning. Usher confessed that he could stay up longer than most of them and witnessed a level of excess he couldn't fully grasp at that age. He even revealed that inappropriate behavior was everywhere in Diddy's world. He described opening doors to see people in the middle of, well, let's just say very adult activities. It was a very wild and unrestrained energy that came with it. The singer didn't sugarcoat anything, and why would he? He saw things that no 13-year-old should ever see. Reflecting on those days, Usher made it clear that he would never put his own children in a similar situation. He laughed off the idea of sending his kids to what he dubbed Puffy Camp. He even emphasized just how inappropriate and overwhelming that environment was for someone so young. Moving on to number 6, Joy Dickerson-Neal is another big name who has made some allegations against Diddy, and boy, these are sick. Back in 1991, Joy accused him of drugging and physically assaulting her. She claimed he even filmed the horrific act and shared it as a revenge video. This traumatic experience severely impacted her mental health and forced her to leave college. She filed her lawsuit under New York's Adult Survivors Act just before the window to sue closed. Diddy, of course, denied these allegations by dismissing them as a last-minute money grab. All right. Soon after, another anonymous woman accused Combs and singer Aaron Hall of assaulting her 30 years ago. And this is the number 5 allegation against Diddy we're talking about. Just like before, Combs' team dismissed these claims as false and opportunistic. Now, number 4 is another anonymous woman who claimed Combs, former Bad Boy Entertainment president Harve Pierre, and another person trafficked and assaulted her when she was just 17. She described being flown to New York, given drugs and alcohol, and then assaulted at Combs' studio. Can you imagine the cruelty? And as always, Combs responded on Instagram by vehemently denying the allegations and promising to defend his name. These lawsuits are legally allowed but hard to prove, especially with incidents from so long ago. Memories fade and evidence can get murky. In civil cases, the burden of proof is lower than in criminal cases. Sometimes a victim's testimony and a few witnesses are enough. Take the E. Jean Carroll case against Donald Trump, for example. Publicly, these allegations have already damaged Combs. He stepped down as chairman of Revolt TV, the media company he founded. This just shows how much he's on the defensive. But that's not all. At number 3, another name that has accused Diddy is the producer Rodney Little Rod Jones. He has filed a huge federal lawsuit against Combs and others and seeks $30 million. This lawsuit includes claims of assault, harassment, and involvement in a criminal enterprise. The lawsuit is 75 pages long and lists 15 different reasons for the action. But it's not just Combs in the hot seat. Jones is also going after his son Justin, several associates, and companies like Chalice Recording Studios, Love Records, M-Town Records, Combs Global Enterprises, and Universal Music Group. Jones claims that Diddy made him record him constantly, even taking Jones's phone to do it himself. He says he has hundreds of hours of footage showing illegal activities, including drugs, unregistered firearms, Diddy spiking drinks for minors, and even his son Christian allegedly drugging and assaulting a woman. Because of these harrowing experiences, Jones is suing Combs for assault and harassment. The lawsuit also includes a wild claim that Diddy tried to groom Jones for inappropriate activities. Additionally, Jones asserts that Diddy had hidden cameras in every room of his home to secretly record celebrities and associates. If true, this could violate various privacy laws. Continuing with the claims, Jones says Combs admitted to having physical relationships with a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj and an R&B singer who performed at the Super Bowl. People speculate that these individuals are Meek Mill and Usher. This lawsuit is significant, and it's going to be interesting to see how it all unfolds. At number 2, we will reveal another shocking allegation that involves Justin Bieber, a now 30-year-old singer and father-to-be. Yes, he was a victim of Diddy's abuse too. What makes this story even more disturbing is that Justin was only 15 at the time. Just when you think it couldn't get any worse, it does. Bieber was literally a kid when his mentor Usher introduced him to Diddy. What should have been a golden opportunity quickly became a nightmare. Diddy, who was 41 at the time, seemed unnervingly interested in the young star's personal life, and this unsettling dynamic played out in a video that left many feeling uneasy. Diddy's influence on Justin was a descent into a dark world filled with drugs, alcohol, and exploitation. Justin later opened up about this turbulent period and revealed how he relied on pills and marijuana just to get through the day. His addiction spiraled to the point where he genuinely feared for his life. Even years later, the trauma lingered. In one particularly telling piece of footage, Diddy can be seen checking if Justin is wearing a wire. This hints at a persistent fear of being exposed. The release of Justin's song Yummy only added to the speculation. The music video featured bizarre and deformed imagery that links to the exploitation he faced as a young artist. Justin's social media posts around the song's release, which included pictures of children with the hashtag Yummy, hinted at a more sinister message about the predatory nature of the entertainment industry. Justin always wanted a family and to be married, but his journey there was tough. He and Haley knew each other for a long time, but their relationship had its ups and downs. Haley was always there for him, but Justin's past with Diddy left deep scars. Through it all, Haley has stood by Justin. She manages his tantrums and panic attacks by trying to help him deal with his issues. This makes her hate Diddy even more for the pain he's caused. The accuser against P Diddy at number 1 is his own ex-girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura. Remember that huge lawsuit she filed against him on November 16, 2023? It was quite a shocker. Ventura accused Combs of severe physical abuse, including forms of slavery and trafficking. She claimed he beat her, forced her into inappropriate acts with other individuals, made her carry a gun, and even tried to chase down Suge Knight. She also alleged that he blew up rapper Kid Cudi's car out of jealousy. These shocking allegations were filed under New York's Adult Survivors Act. Ventura told CBS she was ready to tell her story after years of silence. Surprisingly, just a day after filing, she and Combs settled the case. The terms were confidential, but both issued statements expressing a desire to move forward. Combs' lawyer emphasized that settling did not mean admitting guilt. For Combs, this was somewhat of a win. Settling kept the case out of the spotlight by avoiding the detailed scrutiny of a trial. It wasn't like Johnny Depp's case with Amber Heard, where Depp wanted to clear his name publicly. Combs wanted to keep things quiet. And there you have it, all of the latest allegations against P. Diddy. But before you go, here's a thought. What if the next accuser that comes forward is someone even closer to Diddy?